Yo, what is up everyone, and welcome back. Today is a very big day because we are finally resuming work on the 335. If you're new here, this is my dad's 2008 BMW 335 Xi. So it is the all-wheel drive model. It's a really nice spec, alpine white with the red interior. One of the turbos actually ended up going bad on it, so we decided it was time to go full bolt-on. Big turbos, downpipes, intercooler, all that good stuff. But the car does actually have a little more than 100,000 miles. So we decided to pull the motor, do a full reseal, all the basic maintenance. Here it is, the infamous N54 from BMW, straight six twin turbo, the German 2J as many people call it. We had actually pulled this a couple months ago and the car's just been sitting ever since. So I'm super hyped to finally get back into this. We actually ended up pulling the motor from underneath the car with the entire subframe attached.
Keep going.
So we've got to get it off of there and take off some other bits and pieces like the center drive shaft so we can get it on this stand. As you can see, we got quite a bit of work to do, so let's get going. Ah ha 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 ha. To put it on the engine stand with these bolts? No? I figured. Lewis just told me that I can't use these aluminum bolts for holding this up on the engine stand, which makes a lot of sense because these are so light. So I gotta find some bolts. Hopefully we have some that'll work. Oh yes. This coolant hose is a pain. Lewis said that this is gonna break. It's like a thing that you just need to replace it when you change it because it's gonna break. I'm gonna try and get it off without breaking it, but just so you guys know, if I break it, it's supposed to break. Also, the focus, something's up with my camera, so if the focusing is weird, my bad.
Oh, where the bolt goes.
Like that?
Yeah, because you can go deeper. Put it, go stop down.
Aha!
Yeah, you didn't break it.
I didn't break it.
Almost, but oh!
That's broken? Well, that was coming off regardless.
Yeah, no, but that's why it always breaks.
Going to be very hard to see, but this is the front turbo that's bad, the wastegate actuator. You guys can hear. Ready? So makes a ton of noise. It still works, but bigger turbos. Wastegate the brakes, big putty turbo. Okay, that should be everything. Should be able to hoist it up and put it on the engine stand now. Cool thing about BMW is in the trunk, in the tool kit, they bring a screw-in hook that most of the straight sixes, I believe all of them, I'm not too sure, have a little thread right here for you to screw this in. You grab it here, and then there's a little hoop right here. So they make it pretty easy to put this thing on the stand. Okay. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Okay, this is a little too sketchy right now, so we're gonna jack up the table because it almost clears, but it doesn't, so that I can slide the engine stand, so I can slide the hoist underneath the table so I don't have to have that much slack, and I can lift it straight up. What is happening?
Oh, tomatazo, you don't take the hose.
What hose?
This.
Oh shit.
You're gonna break it.
Oh my god, I forgot the hose.
Yeah, tomatazo. Now you're all.
Now we're good.
The bolt.
It's honestly so surreal that this engine is finally on the stand after months of waiting. It's honestly perfect timing because a few weeks ago, a month or two ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this, or I had the confidence to do this, but all the knowledge I've gotten from working here, it's just crazy. Everything's falling into place. Yeah, it's just, I'm so happy to finally get going on this. If you're wondering what all that background noise has been, Mr. Lizardi is trying to get his car ready for clutch kickers. He thinks the head gasket might need to be replaced, so he's pulling the head off right now. The car's been not running the greatest, so yeah, we're gonna try and get this addressed before clutch kickers. There will be a video on that.
Clutch kickers.
Mr. Louis Lizardi is about to win clutch kickers.
Yes.
We are going to be taking that money home.
Ready?
Oh my god, look how much water. As he suspected, the head gasket was definitely leaking. Definitely a little bit here, but quite a bit in cylinders 4 and 5. Yeah. We have made a very unfortunate discovery. Cylinder 3.
This crack right here.
All crack there. And where's the other one?
Right here. Too much power.
Too much power. Alright, we're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with that. It's gonna be close. Clutch kickers is at the end of the month, and I think 2.5 weeks away, 3 weeks away. We'll see what we do, but it's time to get back to tearing this down. Front main seal, whack! That boy wasn't doing shit. Okay, a lot of progress so far. Almost got everything off. The turbos, these bolts are super rusted, so I'm gonna spray it with PV Blaster, let it sit overnight, and try and get them off tomorrow. I gotta take off this axle housing and the center diff, and then we can go ahead, oh, also the starter, and then we can power wash this thing because it really needs it. But we're getting somewhere. Oh, that came off like nothing. Last step. Oh my god. Okay, we are finally finished. This thing is torn down completely. Everything is off except for the turbos. Tomorrow I'll be back to take those off. Then we can go ahead and power wash this thing. It's getting super late. I still gotta do an oil change on the Civic, so I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Okay, we're back. I actually fixed my camera, so everything should look a lot better now. But we are ready to take these turbos out and clean this engine. The bolts look lubed up. I'm sitting overnight with the PB Blaster on them, so hopefully we don't mess this up. We have the outside of the bolt, and I think it's like an 11 mil, and then it also has a torque in the inside, so I'm gonna try and take it off from the outside. If that ends up stripping, I'll go ahead and take it off with the torque. I'm a little worried that socket's not gonna want to come off that bolt, so hopefully it does. That came off like butter, bro. Okay, we got them all off. Now we just got to disconnect the oil feed lines and we should be good to take them off. Let's go. Oh, I got to take this heat shield off. Goddamn. There it goes. Okay, everything is off. This thing is filthy. So next step is to plug all the holes. Gonna plug all the exhaust ports, all the oil feed holes, and give this thing a good wash. Here are the turbos. Can't wait to see how the new ones compare to these. That's gonna be pretty exciting. Okay, finally, the last step, cleaning this thing. I'm gonna use the Griots engine cleaning spray and see how it does. Okay, she is all clean and ready to go. Still gotta tear down a little more. We're gonna be resealing the oil pan, resealing this axle housing, but that's for a later time. It could be a little cleaner, but it's way cleaner than it was before. Looking good. I just hit the valve cover with this SC1 high gloss coating. It's a bit of a protective coating and it is shining. I'll probably hit it again after we're gonna have to take the valve cover off, clean it, put it back on, so I'll probably hit it again once it's back on. But yeah, looks good. Alright guys, I'm so excited to finally get going with this freaking build. It's been months and months of waiting. I finally decided I was going to take it into my own hands and just start it and start working on this car. I'm honestly super happy with the progress of my content and myself overall. It feels good to be able to do things on my own and not have to rely on anyone. The next steps with the N54 are going to be figuring out exactly what we need to order, and doing so, we're still trying to figure out if we want to do the head or not. Yeah, we're finally making progress with this car. Super excited about it. Can't wait to get this thing running. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Hit that like button. Comment down below any mods you think we should do to the 335 that I have not already mentioned. And don't forget to hit that sub button. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, and I love you all.